Live from the Platinum Place. My name is Natalia. This is Duvet, your favorite late night show, making sure that your sex life gets better and better. So tonight we're right back at it, and tonight we're talking about women and orgasm. There are so many people who do not understand the dynamics when it comes to women and orgasm, and tonight we're going to break down the conversation. Again, my name is Natalia. Connect with me on social media. Yes, I am Natalia, and tonight my guest, I have GHOne Tainamate. She's a project manager, management executive at Prime Reach. GHOne, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I like your red hair. I just want to
Thank you.
I just want to do
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
I like it. I love it.
I'm not good with colors.
It suits you. Like, you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, GHOne. And then I have Kelly Ansa, who's an entrepreneur. Kelly, I'm told that I shouldn't call you Samson. Is that right?
I don't have anything to say.
Kelly, you're welcome to Duvet.
Good to be back, baby.
Okay. Yeah. And then I have Nanama Fotua, who's an event planner, looking stunning tonight. Nanama, how are you?
I'm good.
Ufi Kumasi neba. Uchesa uye Kumasi ni. Mi usa Kumasi ni womo pa. Proud. Why you kuntai?
Akashoda
I say mention and Kaminya so me I compliment and what I say. We here to bibi and I say I am blushing and everything.
One
no
blush. Okachi no ekoye.
Ekachi sa.
Ekoye mama.
That's me camp for it to say but.
Mr.
Sisi ade trinity on wa to me.
Slow down, cool down.
Yeah.
All right, so tonight we are breaking down the conversation of women and orgasm. I know that oftentimes women fake orgasms for so many reasons, you know. And first of all, let's talk about that for a minute before we go into the proper conversation. Right. Even, have you ever faked an orgasm?
Of course I have.
Okay, what was your core or key reason for faking that orgasm?
Before we start, I always tell people that with orgasm, if somebody asks me, oh, Yvonne, what is orgasm? I always say that's the best thing you can give a woman aside money. The best thing you can give a woman aside money. And so for somebody to fake orgasm, something that's supposed to be the best thing for a woman, it means either the person is tired or doesn't really like you. Yes. See that the woman is either tired or doesn't like you. Okay. So for me, what I did that day, it's not because I didn't like the person. I was just tired.
You were tired.
I was just tired.
Was it just that one time you faked an orgasm? Or it's been multiple times?
Multiple times. Sometimes you just have to fake it to make it. Because at a point in time, you're just taking this from this person who you might even like more than he does to you, and you are having fun and you're just laying down and the person is doing their best. At least you have to appreciate them. I try to before, maybe sometimes I need to get to the place, but it would take a longer time for me to get there. So I could see, so this man is doing the best thing he can. I just don't want him to feel like he's not doing anything. Of course I have to be the thing I could do. Certain things I do when I come, so I know myself. So it's, if I shake, I have to try and be like I'm shaking just for him. But in terms, I think sometimes when it goes and it keeps going, of course I will definitely come, but I have to fake it first second. I say, I get away, me do so, and that's all. I don't want to be that kind of person. So sometimes you just have to be like, fake it and make it till the end. That is it.
You're a straight body.
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Nanama, tell me, have you faked an orgasm?
Several times I have.
Several times. Yeah. Okay. Why?
I at a point, so this was with somebody that I really loved, but didn't have that. We didn't have that. I'd say sexual compatibility.
Yes. How so?
So my energy, in the bedroom had nothing. Didn't match his in any way, but I loved him.
As in yours was more or less?
Mine was more.
Okay.
And he didn't have the energy for that. I don't want to say he was the 1 minute man, but he he just didn't have the energy. And so all the time, I enjoyed being with him. I loved him. So we were in a relationship, a very committed one for that matter. And so every time I had to fake it. Every time.
Every time.
There was no single.
The whole relationship.
Wow.
How long?
I just liked him. 2 years. I had to be faking for 2 years. But the thing was that
2 years of faking orgasm.
so the thing was that I was getting orgasm elsewhere. And
Okay.
That's the body. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, so viewers, I know you didn't hear that.
The realest body.
So,
They didn't get it.
They didn't get it. They don't have to. This is for our.
It's for us.
So,
Okay.
I liked him.
Did the mics get it?
Pick it up. No. Nobody picked it up.
Was this a whistle?
Yeah, it was
that was
just a
it.
whisper. Yeah. Right.
Okay, so I had to at a point I tried communicating with him, make him understand that because I have faked it a couple of times, like several times, I just couldn't face him and tell him that all this while I've been faking it. And so I had to come up with a strategic conversation to let him understand that maybe I tell you all you need, but he still didn't get it. And I didn't think it was enough reason to break up with him because he was a good person. And I am glad that that wasn't the reason why we broke up. Now something else
Broke you up.
Exactly. So.
Interesting. Kelly, tell me something. Will you know if a woman is faking orgasm? Do you think you would know?
It's a very tricky question because sex itself is something very natural. When you find somebody too enticing, somebody that you really admire, somebody that you really love, and you guys are trying to make out, I would say it's very how do I put it? It becomes so natural that you would know how things are going, and it is so easy for you to know when it's real. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it would be so easy for you to know if the person is faking
an orgasm. So you can tell.
Yeah.
So
It's so easy for
you
to
can
know.
tell when a woman is faking an orgasm.
I can tell that.
How can you tell?
I can tell with my girlfriend because I've been with her for a very long time.
Really?
Okay.
And when she's faking orgasm, I can know.
You know.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we've been together for a
Don't
very
joke
long
with my
time.
gender.
No,
I know, right?
you will not know.
Oh, yeah, I would
if
know.
we
You have
choose
no
to not let
idea.
you
I
know,
would know because
we-
I know where I hit. I know where I keep hitting, and she will get there.
Kelly,
but
let
do
me
you know
surprise
sex
you.
won't always be the same,
Exactly,
even if
that's
you're
what I was
dating
going
the
to tell
same person
you.
for years.
You can
I
hit
know.
the same place.
It could be that
And
you're
today-
hitting and you're having the same fun. She's doing the same. She's having the same orgasm and same
But
sound.
might be
And
faking
even
it.
having several different positions and everything. But sometimes a woman can be a woman, and a woman can get tired. A woman can get fed up. Sometimes you guys can have a fight. And of course, makeup sex is good, but it wouldn't be good as when you are in a good term with the
In a good
person.
space.
Yes, in a good space.
It's true, but I'm talking for myself because I know
So
what I'm
you,
talking
you
about.
so you can
Yeah.
tell.
I know
And-
the cat
okay.
that I am with.
Hey.
I call it a cat.
The cat. Okay.
Okay.
And also because sometimes there are some men who may have never satisfied a woman, right? Like you have rightly said, a whole relationship spanning years
Yeah.
may have been full of a woman
Fake
faking
orgasm.
orgasms the whole time. So maybe a man is familiar with the faking.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he feels like, that's what he knows, right? And that's what he's accepted to be his woman coming, if you may. But that whole time may be just for show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a woman is capable of
Yes,
that
of course.
Oh, yeah.
from beginning. And the thing is, I feel like the very first time you have sex with a woman, if she fakes an orgasm, then you guys are going down a very difficult
Yeah.
road. Because the very
if I'm
first
trying to
time...
also get used to this person, of course I want to fake at the beginning. I could meet someone I like, we vibe and everything is good, and we might meet and maybe let's say we go out, we get drunk, we go in and we start having sex. And this is it. This is a person I don't even know. This person I don't know from Adam, but we met and I like this person. We decided to be together. We've been on several dates, and this time we went out to drink, we went out to dance, we went inside. I don't know what the size of this person is. I don't know how good this person is in bed. And I meet the person and I like. We start making out. It's good, but yet I'm trying to. You see, with women, sometimes when we meet men, and the sex on the first day, or maybe first time sex with this person, I just want to see how it is. Sometimes me, when I'm sleeping with you, when I meet you for the first time, maybe I meet a guy I like, and we start having sex on our first outing, or maybe our first sex after all the dates and everything. When you're lying on me, or when I'm even doing whatever on you, I start thinking, okay, this guy likes this. Okay, this guy likes doing this. Likes kissing. Likes holding me. Like, so at that day, or maybe the first day, I will never ever be able to reach the orgasm I'm used to.
Right.
That is me. I'm trying to know what kind of person
Communicating.
I'll be doing this with.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to get back to you on that. But then I'm going to tell you something. Won't you say that it's also the case that, because I feel like before you settle to having sex with someone, you know, like you're so turned on by this person. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get my hands on you, right? So I feel like if the very first time, there's a lot of heat and energy and fireworks. And that is when the both of you should prove yourselves. Like, because the first time sex, it's a bit of magic,
right?
You know, so if it doesn't happen then it can be a bit troubling, as in what will happen after that. Because I've also been told by, some of the men who have been on the show that is the way they also assess the woman. Because it's like they are learning you somewhat. So if what they are learning is something you're faking, then obviously you're going to go down a very long road.
Faking it.
Yeah.
But the thing is this. Having sex with a partner or your somebody, let's say, for the first time. Now a lot of things run through your mind. Is he gonna like my body? Does he think I'm cute, or he just wanna have sex? Is he liking what I'm doing?
So you're in your head a lot.
Encounter.
You're in your head a lot.
You're more about, especially if this person is somebody you like. You want to please him more than you want to please yourself. Now, the only time that you possibly might have orgasm during your first sex together is when maybe you're drunk, so you're ready, so you don't even care about what you look, what you're doing at that moment. But if that's not the case, most first time sex, I tell you, if we have 100 women having sex for the first time with a new man, 98 of them won't reach orgasm.
Thank you.
Oh, is it?
Now here's the thing. It's normal with everybody. Now, very first time sex, he's going to see your nakedness for the first time.
So you're a bit conscious of it.
What does he think about my coochie? What does he think about my tits? What does he think about my body?
Exactly.
Now, after that, after you're done with dealing with all of that,
and you settle into yourself.
Now, whilst the action is going on,
oh my God.
If he is on you, you're thinking, does he like it? is he feeling it? So all your attention is on his actions. And that is it with women.
Exactly.
Now you have.
But that sounds to me like somebody that you don't know that well.
You listen. It's a new relationship.
Yeah, somebody you met.
You have met. Now you've built the rapport to a certain level that you both have agreed to have sex. Okay, some way, somehow you're gonna have sex. Okay, now before sex happens or while sex is ongoing, you still have a lot running through your mind because it's your first time
with this person.
Exactly. So the first round, let me say the first round, I tell you, 99%.
So the first round, but not the first
So
time.
The first round is the first time, the very first time.
The first time.
It could happen that after the first round you wouldn't have it again until another meeting where you'd have the first, second, third rounds. But with the first one, the possibility of having just one round is high. Yeah. Both of you are hyper. You know, we're killing it.
Very, very interesting.
It is almost impossible. Almost
Impossible.
Almost impossible.
So
to reach
what we're
orgasm.
communicating to men out there tonight is that first time you're having sex with a woman, 98% you're guaranteed
don't
she's
stress.
faking orgasm.
Listen, don't stress.
Is that what we're saying?
What I'm going to tell them, this is what I'm telling you.
Okay, so
First time, don't stress.
Do not expect too
We
much.
shouldn't
from
be
us.
too
We
much.
are
You know what?
overthinking. We are thinking.
Yeah.
You know
Do
what
you
I-
like it?
Exactly.
Is it what? Is this guy going to like do something else? Will he go down on me? Does he like
know,
it when I go down?
especially-
Like you just wondering.
Even when he's down on you, okay, I tell you, you still have a lot running through thousands of questions.
like
running
it?
through.
But you know, let me
does he
say
like
something.
it?
good?
Does it taste
Does
good?
does it taste?
You know,
is
all
it
of these
what he
reasons,
wants?
for me is why I don't like new men.
But you have to meet somebody to be. Oh,
There was definitely a first time.
There was a
So
first
that-
time. And maybe a second and third, and then there was a rotation.
You know, in my
No,
case,
because
there was a rotation
yes,
back
because
to the
the
first.
thing about new men is they give you anxiety.
Right.
They give you
Yeah, oh,
anxiety
yeah.
because
They
you're
do.
really
Yeah.
And when you're
in your head.
anxious, I tell
You're
you.
in your head a lot of the time. You're asking questions.
A lot of them.
You know, and when you like a person enough and you finally agree to have sex with him, now you're wondering, what if I don't hear from him again?
Exactly.
What if he doesn't reach
So
out
you know
again?
when-
And all of that is too troubling. Honestly, it's like way too troubling for my mind. So I'm like, you know what? Enough. Let me deal with the people that I'm
That I
already
know.
familiar with.
Some go for it
Yeah.
too.
You know, because it's really troubling for women.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anxiety with a new man because you're thinking all kinds of things. You know, maybe he's spoken to, and especially in recent times when a lot of men are love bombing, they will come and show you Charlie fireworks,
Everything.
and the minute you give out the coochie, they
That is
run.
Exactly.
So honestly, there's just a thing about new men.
Yeah.
There really is. But before I come back to Kelly, Nanama, tell me something. How, for any man who's watching us, what is the surefire way to give a woman an orgasm?
So I am the sure way is only through communication. Now, you might have a woman who is not outspoken when you're doing the do. When you're having sex or during intercourse, some women are loud. They'll tell you just how they want it, where, and you know just what to do. They guide you to make them reach orgasm. Now, some women won't at all. As a man, if it's your first time, you have to really take your time, communicate through her actions. If she's quiet, man, you're doing it right.
Oh,
Yes,
is it?
I tell
If she's
you.
quiet.
If she's quiet.
Okay.
Okay, now watch this. Whenever you're having sex with a woman for the first time, just when you start, if she starts moaning, if she starts acting like, I tell you, oh boy,
Charlie,
I'll be lying.
Yeah.
I'll be like, because
I'll be
you know
lying.
sometimes when we are faking orgasms, right? Sometimes we lose our minds for a minute.
Exactly.
Nipa need to meet Jai crowd, then you're
That
still
was-
worried.
You know that thing? That's why I'm saying, listen. Don't watch her actions.
You
Listen
forget
to her
yourself.
actions. Exactly. So when you watch
Right.
her carefully, now when you're in, let it not be just about you. Let it be about her too.
Right.
Now, so if you listen, okay, listen with your body as a man. Okay, when you're listening with your body, it means whilst you're going in and out of her, there's something you will do that will trigger some little
Yeah.
Reaction.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Either from down there or from her voice. From her eyes. These are the three places that women communicate with if you're doing something
Okay.
right.
The voice, the eyes, and
Yes, and down there.
and the coochie.
Yes.
Okay.
So now with these three things, she might be moaning, and then for a minute you realize she's quiet. Now that I do the talking, that means you're hitting it right.
Thank you.
Exactly. So just with
So are
all
you
of this,
saying that
if
the
you-
eyes cannot be faked?
the eyes can never be
Never.
faked.
Oh, really?
Let's say you can't do the two at a time. If you're faking with your voice, okay, you can never with your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. The worst you can do is just close them.
Yeah.
The worst you can do, especially if you're faking it, you're gonna close them. If you're not faking, looks kind of like as we
rose back.
When you're rolling
and then
your
when
eyes
it
back.
gets to that, it's a black and my ear.
Makes
Are you
sense.
right?
Then you know that
then
the
you
man
know
you're
that
doing. And
something
so,
is happening.
As a man, if you want to take your woman to Wonderland. It's simple. Listen to her body. Okay, take time. Listen to her body. Just know sometimes you need to get her to talk to you. Okay. Get her talk to you. That's just women. We sometimes, some of us find it very uncomfortable talking about, because the normal Ghanaian society say, "What say, Papa?" you know, some men really love that, but other men, only in the Chelsea, so me, I've heard that several times, but Anka. That was just the way to go about it.
Right.
So find a way to communicate with your woman, and if
know what she wants.
Exactly. And even there's this thing about women. Even when the man tries to get her to talk, she still would lie. Babe, do you like it? Oh yes, I do. Meanwhile, she doesn't like it.
You mean in the act?
In the act.
Oh, in the act, yeah, but you can't say no, I don't like it.
No,
Yvonne.
And men, no, so I'm talking to the men. Women, I know, that's what I'm saying. The women would lie. Yeah, Rebecca will say we like it.
Obviously, in the middle of it.
Men, stop asking the question. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Because there is no way I'll tell you no.
No. So not right in the act.
Yes, exactly.
Can we have the conversation prior to or after? But in the middle of it, whatever you ask me is a yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm telling the men, stop asking that question.
Right.
Because when you ask, you won't get. Some men think that. So whilst doing the do, if I ask and she likes it, means say she can't tell you no. So definitely. So I think you'd rather stop asking the questions and start listening to her body. Start listening to her signs and her reactions and her actions whilst the act is going on, and then you would know just what to do. Where you will be
based on
that. Just because women vary, we all react differently.
Yeah.
Okay, and so maybe a man might just have to kiss my neck, and and then I'll but obviously you have to do a lot of work.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of work. Some women you don't have to do anything, just going in and out of her. She's good. She knows how to get her own self to orgasm, but then in all, I think that you need to understand your woman better, especially during foreplay too. Now, when you're kissing her, when you're touching her breast, kissing her neck, kissing, her ears and all of that, there are some places that you touch that she reacts differently. Say, whilst in the act, you understand? So the men, there's a lot you need to look at. And you say, whilst the act is going on, and it is not about the energy you put in what you're doing. It's about how you're doing it. Must I forget it? I'll be lying.
I'll be lying. Kelly, so coming from where Amma ended, right? Because you're a man. Today we're going to zoom in on you more.
Zoom in on me,
because you're a man, tell me something. What do you suppose that women like, or what do you suppose that you can do that will definitely give a woman an orgasm?
Women, there are different types of women. To be honest, there are some women that when you're too romantic, they don't like it. We have the street girls that she wants you to go it so hard that they love the hard sex. Just say bono money, something like that, stuff like that. So what I say, and we have like all the time when I'm talking, I use my girlfriend because she is the different type of woman that I have been with. She's taught me so many things. She's obeying me on how women react, how women love to do it and do it properly. So maybe I am at the name of because when I get to my woman, she loves it slow. Don't do it too much, like you were saying. Go it on a slower pace, kissing her, massage the breast in a proper way. And no, I won't do too much. Within 3 minutes, you would hear her screaming and vibrating like phone.
Hey, you are doing well.
Yeah.
You are doing well.
You will see her vibrating.
Yvonne says you are doing well.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my goodness.
Me more dear. And wow. Just bring her along and then, On one Casabeka, the airport. What you say?
Screaming and vibrating.
Yeah, she would vibrate.
I think I'll have to resave her name on my phone as
screaming
and vibrating.
SMV.
You understand? So
right.
there are different types of women. Pardon me. You see, we have, like I was saying, we have women that you would have to do extra, and the other way that you would have to just get it on a slower pace because we'll be on it sunny open. Understand? Because sex is general something. It shouldn't be too changing. Be say it was say the other partner can have the comfort in it, because with my woman, if I am doing it, I do it properly. So I don't do too much. It shouldn't be something the hits it right, like she was saying. I don't know, read the body language. You understand? It shouldn't be about the moaning or moaning. All right, she can be faking it, okay, but you doing it on a slower pace, there is some point that you would hit and you would see the body, change in a way.
Fake again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
she'll just get quiet and then you say, yes, I'm doing it. Look, when I met her first, on our first day, our sex day, like the first day we had sex, if I am to categorize that thing, I would say it was the best day of my life, because looking at my body counts and Shadan also, okay, so meeting her and we doing it, it got to a point where I felt like I was on top of the moon, because I touched her in a particular place where she started doing things that I've never seen on a woman before.
Okay.
You see, I've never seen on a woman before, so it gave me another experience. So from that point, I knew how to, get her in the mood, get her, like, touch her properly, where to touch that she would, do that her thing, and when she does that in my head, I'll be like this. Yes, wow. I am
Superman.
I am the man. Yeah. Men like that. Yeah. When you hit it right, and the woman starts to come even before you come.
It makes you
ready. Wow, money can cry. It solves it all. That's it. So it's like that. I would say women ought to, read the body languages of our women that we're with, and then know the kind of woman that you're with, and where to touch properly, and what to do properly to get her in the mood. It shouldn't be pam. You just wasting your energy for nothing.
Right.
You're wasting your energy for nothing.
Right. Yeah. And also, Yvonne, I mean, I know that, like Kelly said, that his woman likes, just going slow and all of that. Isn't it the case also that different moods require different things for women? Like, I mean, there are days that you want to take it real so hard. And there are days that you want to take your time and get into it, and there are days that isn't that
exactly, definitely. Sometimes I always say that. I was telling my friends recently, even a friend of mine visited me yesterday. We were just talking about how we've evolved when it comes to men, and how we used to go for certain men, and these days I was saying something earlier that I'm done with the small boys. I want to go back to older people, because at the end of the day,
the 21-year-old, was it 21?
Well, he's not in Ghana yet. I'm just saying.
But the age, just remind me.
The 20s. Like I was like between the 20s.
Right.
Like
okay.
Yes. So,
but now you've changed.
No, I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
You want
I think I've had my experience for the past 2 years or 3 years. It's been amazing.
With the youngest.
Good. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing.
It's been a good run.
It's been a good run. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe in my 60s, I'll be back. But let's say
from now.
I'm done.
That'll be the first time to have them.
I'm done. Yeah,
in
my
your
60s.
I can imagine.
I'll go back. So I was telling my friend we've evolved and with men and everything. Yes, of course. Sometimes it happens that the mood you want to be. Sometimes I'll just call somebody. I'm like, I'm coming to your house and I want it so good. like we have this beast mood we want to get in. So you just text the person and be like, when I get to your house, I'm stripping. I'm going straight to. I'm not even telling you to give me kumi because sometimes I may not want it that way, but the mood I'm coming to you with is let's have a steaming hot sex at a point in time where we are all sweating, dripping on me like that. Let me feel that. It's different, but there are certain times too you just want to just lay down with this person, take it cool. You can go one, wash down, come back again, let's go again, cool for like five times till we sleep. I've met somebody like that who was like that.
That's a lot,
and he can go 5 rounds and he doesn't mind, which was okay because he loves taking it slow. And I like that. At least this guy is taking it slow every time, making me go into the mood, and every round is different. It's not the same. And also I think when you're aging, me when I was young in my early 20s, like I was very, very adventurous. I wasn't really into meeting guys just like that, but when I meet a guy, especially with a one night stand, it's steamy and very, very hard. Like I want you to just hit it and make me feel, because I think I was young and I was stupid. I didn't know much about my body, so I enjoy it when a man just kept going and going. But I think when I got into my 30s, I understood my body more, and I loved myself even more. I loved me more, and I decided to, if I meet a guy, as I said, first day it's awkward. I would just want to know, does he like me? Is he feeling good? What am I saying? Does he understand I like my boobs being touched? I'm not saying I like my boobs, guys. I'm not saying that.
Oh, you just did.
I know.
You just did.
Like, does he know I want my nipple being like played with? Does he know I don't mind if it doesn't go down, but I want him for him. So the whole thing is, I start getting confused about the person I'm doing this with. I start overthinking. I'm sorry, but the thing is, maybe the second time when we start talking dirty on the phone, that maybe the next time I see you, I'm gonna tear you down. Are you ready for me? And it's happening. I've met a guy now who's amazing. The first time was awkward, but now we've been talking. The next time I catch you, the next time I catch you, or he tells me this, and the next time we catch each other, we are going to make
showdown.
Okay.
I know, in Little Tokyo.
And you see, it's so nice. These are the things too. As you said, the body, pay attention, communication. The communication is only not in bed.
Exactly.
Sometimes let it be before, prior to the activity, because I know some people talk big, and when they get there, they disgrace themselves. But it's not about talking big. Communicate. Oh, hey, do you mind if I buy some fruit? Do you like champagne when you come? You see, let me know that you understand what we're about to do. Pour us some champagne. Get some champagne. Get some chocolate. And now do you like candles? Are you allergic to candles? And that idea. My main say, you see, make me more prepared. That when I come, I'm even already wet. You don't have to even stress me.
Walking through the door
Let
alone.
me do it. I come even looking into your eyes. Some people will stare into your soul. Natalia, let's end it.
All right,
Nice
Nanama, what is it that makes you horny?
Sighting the man I love alone is enough to make me horny.
For sure.
Just
I
a
tell
look
you.
at him.
Just a look at him.
Should be that.
I can be all dry, all stressed up, all even angry, okay, and then he would have, especially when he has nothing to do with it, and then maybe the next
I
time
like
just
that
come to
bit,
him. Exactly.
especially when he has nothing to do with it. Okay.
So seeing him alone, he doesn't even have to do much. Sighting him is enough to make me honey. When I like you, that is just how it is. But then aside that, there are some conversations that we have as women with our men that gets us so horny that the men don't even know. And it has nothing to do with sexual conversations.
So like what? Give me examples.
Sometimes when they tell us about them, when they tell us things we didn't expect, when they tell us their weakness.
Like what?
So I realized there's one time when I was having a discussion with my man, and then he was like, sometimes when we're having a conversation and you know, this thing just came, we're talking about something else, and then it just came in, and he mentioned that when we have a fight, and he said when we have a fight and I go and we don't talk and all of that, sometimes it gets so much into him. He gets into the bedroom and starts crying.
Oh,
There and then
and that got you
I just
so
wanted him to just
hot for
take
him.
me away.
Oh,
Yeah. And so
so you like it when a man is vulnerable, right?
that's
It makes him
me.
attractive.
It makes him attractive.
Okay.
And I know it's not just me. Maybe most women have not studied that about themselves.
Yeah.
But then when a man proves himself very vulnerable, time.
I think I'm quite the opposite.
Not all men, though.
I'm quite the opposite.
Oh.
When you show me your vulnerability, it's actually a bit more of a
turn
turn off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, to
I know
me,
that for
turns me
sure.
off, yeah.
I know
And
that
show
for
me
sure.
a vulnerability.
It's a turn
It's a
off
bit of a
Turns me
turn
off
off.
a lot, yeah.
I am a very, I'm a hard girl on the outside. But you know,
But you're
my
gooey
man,
on the
I
inside.
tell you. And so I do not want you to be all that. You know, sometimes it's good to be bossy. I like to call my man sir or boss. I like to call him so. I think that's enough. I don't need you to come, be so,
Yeah.
give me all of that.
I see what you mean.
Exactly.
I see what you
So when
mean.
you give me that side of you, I'm
You
all
like the
yours,
balance.
baby. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then generally, one thing that makes women more honey is when men tell us nice things. When I say nice things, I don't mean say you're beautiful and your hair. No. Tell me things about myself that you've realized. I tell you. So let's say you're with a man and there's this thing about you, but nobody has ever told you. When the man starts telling you all of those things about yourself, and when you sit back and realize that everything he's saying is true, you know that he's talking from the inside of him. I
he's
tell
paying
you,
attention to
I
you.
tell
Yeah.
you, women are carried away by certain things that the men don't even think.
I agree.
Exactly. So if he tells you all of those things about yourself, if he comes out with the truth about you, sometimes even the bad things about yourself, you become vulnerable sexually.
I know.
We are full.
Yeah. You surrender.
So those are
You
the things.
surrender.
Aside of that,
Okay.
there are other sexual activities that gets the woman, like sometimes
Horny.
getting touchy with a woman. Those are like the everyday things. that
Touch
gets
is very important. We'll talk.
when
We'll
you're
talk more
touchy,
about touch.
Sometimes it's
Not just
when
sexual
you're-
touch.
Exactly.
but touch in general.
Some touch just comes when you least expected them, and then it makes you melt.
Yeah.
It's true.
Makes you melt
I think
to the
even
bone.
simple touch does a
simple
lot.
touch.
A lot,
Like
yeah.
even holding your hand.
So holding
Walking
your
through
hand,
town, holding your hand.
It
does
now,
something for a
it is
woman.
It
where
does
it's
a lot.
happening.
It does something
It is
for a woman.
where it's happening and
Yeah.
when it's happening.
Yes.
It is not what the person is doing. Now it's where the person is doing it and when the person is doing. That's normal everyday thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it will get you honey.
Yeah.
You can just hold your hand. You might be in the room alone.
Yeah.
Where you know that we're together.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily need to hold me. But
And
from
also, I
nowhere,
feel
you hold
like
your hand
You're really giving
and
me some
you're-
clues about myself I never
Exactly.
knew.
Yeah.
No, thank you, no, seriously. I'm a hard girl myself. People know
Exactly.
Yvonne is the type of person that doesn't like to be seen. Me, if I'm even seeing a guy, I don't want you to. I don't want to talk to you.
Exactly.
I don't like talking to you. I don't even want to see people to see us like these people are
Together.
couples. Like it's our couple. You know,
Hey, wait.
it's cute. No, it's cute. I'm not saying your girlfriend is so cute. The way you're talking about your girlfriend. Is so
that couple,
Some couple like they are
goals for you.
couple
Couple
goals. I have friends who are couples. They come to town with their girlfriends and they're huggy touchy. It's beautiful. Me, I would love to even tell my male friends, "Hey, the flowers, come on, girl, no. Like, do something.
Yeah.
Hey, plant some breakfast thing. Me make up about media.
When
I don't know why I'm like that, but Okatata said,
let me say this. Sorry,
Don't
but
worry,
then
darling.
you know why you don't like them?
Why?
Because you like them.
no. You see,
I
that's what
tell you.
I'm trying to say. Sir, you're trying to bring me to a certain point of
Exactly.
understanding
I was
myself. that
where you are.
Oh, you were
But
like
then
that?
It took a man to make me
Thank
realize.
you. So I think somebody's
It's a-
making me understand this now.
Yes,
Because
so
this
you do
person,
you think you do not like them, but then
No,
at a point
it's
you
true.
realize that
Oh, Natalia,
you
it's
didn't
true.
Like them
Like,
because you
I'm
actually
getting
need them
concerned
when
now
they weren't
about
doing it.
myself.
Yeah. Okay, so let me This is Duvet on GHOne TV. If you're tuned in, I'm sure you are enjoying the conversation. Tonight we're talking about women and orgasms. We're breaking down the conversation. And I'm opening the phone lines right now. 0532-961-218. That's 0532-961-218. If you have any experiences when it comes to orgasm, whether you're a woman or even if you're a man, and there are certain experiences with orgasm in terms of you dealing with your woman, we would love to hear from you. The number again is 0532-961-218. My name is Natalia. This is Duvet. Tonight I am with Yvonne, I'm with Kelly, and I am with Nanama, my namesake. So it took a man to bring it out of you. I think you mentioned something early on, which I realized that is a very important.
Yeah.
The thing is that I find that when you're with a good man, it shows.
It does.
It really shows. Because of the things that he would say to you, because of the realization that he would bring to you. And he will bring out things that you never even thought you were capable of, or you never even believed to be true about you. We have a caller. Let's take this one really quickly. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Fine, thank you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Hello? Oh, we lost him. Please call back, okay? 0532-961-216. We have another caller. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. What? Good evening. How are you? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Okay, we've lost that caller as well. Please, when you call us, try to turn down the volume on your TV set so that we can hear you.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good.
All right, we can hear you.
Yeah, I like the black woman who's very explicit.
Okay.
She's very explicit.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's hitting the nail on the head.
Okay.
So is it good that you do it hard or slow?
Is it what?
That good that you do it slow or hard?
Oh, you're asking if it's good you do it hard or slow?
Hard or slow, that is slow.
Right. It depends on your woman. It depends on the woman you're with.
Yeah.
Because she would have
I
to
want
decide.
to know generally.
Generally.
It depends. So the
That is
thing is
true.
that it depends on the style.
Mm-hmm.
During the act, certain styles
Yeah.
demand that you hit it hard.
Yeah.
Now, certain
Yeah.
positions demand that you take it slow. Certain positions demand the mid-tempo.
Positions
kind.
like
Positions like what? He wants details.
So
Yes.
so what works for me, what works for party A might not work for party B. But then, just like I said, study your woman, know what works for her.
Hello.
Yeah.
I want you to be specific.
Come on.
Okay, so I'm going to be specific. Now, if you're dealing with me, okay,
Yeah.
Which is not the case.
which is not the case. Definitely not
He's
the
dealing
case.
with his woman. So here's the thing. We are hoping that we can help you with your woman. So
exactly.
unfortunately, we cannot use ourselves as examples for
Or
your
maybe he's
woman.
looking forward
No,
to
but
having.
with greater respect, we are talking generally. I want it to be.
So like I said, generally, what works for me might not work for Yvonne.
Exactly.
Or might not work for Natalia. But then, like I said, just know your woman.
But my woman is black like you.
I was about to say that he's turned on my head.
So you like dark women? You like dark women,
Turned
right?
on my head.
My woman is
I
work
was
like
saying
you.
this because
So that's what it
That means
is.
if your woman is dark, it means your woman likes the same
No
thing.
one likes the same thing.
It doesn't mean
That is never true. Please, that is never true. So just know your woman, know what she likes, and then
Yes.
maybe you can take it from there. Explore. The bed is yours, the bedroom is yours, the woman is yours. Just explore. That's all we can take.
Oh, he just laughs.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is funny, yeah.
Okay, now let me also remind you that Duvet is repeated on Thursdays at 10 p.m. right here on GHOne TV. So if you happen to miss us live, we're coming to you live at Platinum Place at Ridge tonight. But if you happen to miss us live, you can definitely catch us on Thursday evenings at 10 p.m. And you can see all of the action as it happens. Of course, a repeat on Thursdays. My woman is black like you.
Yes.
I think that was so funny. Obviously, my woman will like exactly what I'm sure he's definitely turned on by black women.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was
because-
about
For
saying the
myself, I
same
am
thing.
turned on by black men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very
The thing
interesting.
about black tall men, if he's black and he's tall,
Right.
can
We have a caller from
muscular
Takrade.
diameter.
Hello. Hello. Mohammed, we can hear you. Please talk to us. Hello, Mohammed. Mo. All right. We've lost Mohammed. Please call us back, Mohammed. The number to call is 0532-961-218. That's 0532-961-218. So tonight we're talking about women and orgasms. We started on the note of women faking orgasms. Nanama here faked orgasm for a whole 2 years,
2 years.
in a relationship. Yvonne has done her bit. But me, I'm the host. So So I'm not part of the conversation tonight. All right, so before the first call came, I was saying that sometimes when you're with a good man, he's capable of bringing things out of you. And because Yvonne was saying that, she doesn't like this whole couple thing or something, but you may be surprised how you'll meet a certain man.
I have.
You have.
Things are different now. Like,
Exactly.
like you said, touches. And like I normally don't want to even go out to town to see people like you all over my face. But recently, I went out with this person. I went on another date, and we just hanging out. We having fun. I told one of my best friends, my male best friend. I told Alex. I said, Alex, this is what happened. Like, I was out with this guy, we're drinking, and he turned and he kissed me.
You know the way her eyes are lighting up as you're definitely in love.
Not yet, not yet, guys, not yet.
You are, don't deny. Dawood from Tamale is on the line.
is in love.
Hello, Dawood. Hello? We lost Dawood. Oh, please call back. I think I was paying attention to Yvonne's eyes. She's in love. The number to call is 0532-961-218. That's 0532-961-218. So, Yvonne is in
I'm
love.
not in love yet.
Yes, you
These
are.
guys, I'm not.
You
I just
are.
like this guy.
Your
You
lips
see,
say you're not in
I
love
haven't
yet, but
been
your
like
eyes,
I'm
Your eyes are saying a different thing.
Okay, I've not really met somebody who really understood who I am, like you said. Okay, I need to stop smiling.
Okay.
All right, there's a caller. Hello. Portia.
Hello.
Hi, Portia. Good evening. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, and you?
I'm well, thank you. Portia, we can hear you.
Okay.
Go on, we can hear you, Portia. Oh, we lost Portia. Please. We're losing you. We don't want to lose you, okay? So here's what it is. When you call us, turn down the volume on your television set so that we can hear you. There's no feedback in the studio, and you can ask your question or contribute to this conversation. Tonight we're talking about women and orgasm. The number to call is 0532-961-218. That's 0532-961-218. Right. Yvonne.
Let me go straight to the point. Let me stop talking about this guy. So this is it.
I so you just realized that you've been all about him all this while.
I think you guys are right. I'll take it from there, but I'm not accepting it.
Finally.
My only problem is this guy tend to kiss me in the midst of people. Like, I didn't feel right at the first time, but I enjoyed it. I was getting the attention, even with a whole woman. Like, there were different women all around us. dressed amazingly, beautiful, but this guy has like his eyes on me throughout the night, just admiring me, just telling me you're dancing so good, like complimenting me, just giving me the PDAs and the whatever thing. It's like I was telling my friend, I've never had this kind of like thing before, and my friend is like, no, this guy knows what to do.
Exactly.
So you see,
in the beginning, she thought she didn't like
Thank
it.
you.
But you actually like it. So it takes, and different people bring different things out of
Exactly.
you. You know, because you meet people, and I'm sure that if you for anyone, if you pan through your past relationships, you know who brought out the beast in you. You know who made you more calm and subtle. You know who made you feisty. And it's so strange. Why do you suppose that happens, Kelly? How is it that you can meet someone and they bring out something in you that you didn't even know existed? How does that work?
I don't know. Maybe it's nature, you know. Yeah, it's a journey. You know, throughout the journey, you would have to meet some people that you know can teach you some lessons.
Right.
You understand? Yeah. Some people, you know, would bring the butterflies in your bellies. You know, you had something to say?
Oh no, when you're done.
Yeah. So some people too, you know, would actually write a whole book. You would have to sit down and then write a whole book about yourself because they taught you something that you've never ever come across in this life. You understand? Yeah. So it differs. It differs. It's a whole journey.
Stages.
Right.
And we're glad we're living in it because those things are actually what
Makes you better.
Yes, it makes us, like myself. That's what made me, because if I'm to talk about my previous relationship, you know, it was bad to the point that I was held at a gunpoint.
By who?
By people I have no idea about. You understand?
Because of your girl, your ex, your
yes, because of the girl.
Okay.
It wasn't in this country. It was somewhere in South Africa. You understand?
Right.
And it was
South Africa,
so,
they were Muslim.
it was so awful.
It's one country that I won't want to be again.
Right.
It was so awful.
All right, so we're going to go for a quick break. This is Duvet. This is GHOne TV. Thank you so much for tuning in to spend time with us tonight. My name is Natalia. Quick break. We will be right back. GHOne television. Tonight we're talking about women and orgasms. I have with me in the studio, I have Nana Mafusuya, I have Kelly, and then I have GHOne. GHOne is a Tema girl.
I am.
You are. Tema girls, no, I know we're quite different.
I said, "Tuna me to be on Tem Casentia."
Oh, yeah, Tema girl.
Aye.
But me, I'm the original Tema girl.
Cynthia.
Born, bred, based, everything. I am the original Tema girl.
Tema girls na kasa. There's something
Live
about
Tema,
Tema,
yeah.
and the girls in Tema. Tema has a way of nurturing the girls into some.
Yeah.
You're just confident. People just hate our audacity.
You just
they hate our guts.
Tema
Like
grooves you to fit everywhere.
Big shouts going out to my director tonight, the big D, Danny, and my producer, Gifty Edumensa, who I say to my Yahweh. I don't even want to add the rest. But let's take a look at what our sex position is for the week. We'll be right back. And it's perfect for G-spot stimulation. It's also a more comfortable option for receivers with lower back pain. Technique: the receiving partner assumes the happy baby pose, a yoga position where you lie on your back, bend your knees into your chest, grip the outer edges of your feet, and roll side to side like, well, a happy baby. In this case, instead of rolling around, the receiver stays put, so the penetrating partner can enter them from a kneeling position. Also try tweaking your angles by sliding a sex pillow underneath the receiving partner's hips. Hot tip: if the receiver doesn't have much flexibility or balance, the giver can help hold their legs up and apart. Of the week. Nanama, you had so much to say about this one. Tell me. I'm listening.
Also, I was saying that this is a very nice one. Personally, one of my favorites.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, so personally one of my favorites. But then at the latter part of the whole show, I was wondering if the man would still reach the coochie, because her legs were way too high.
It felt more like he's reaching the other part.
The other part.
Okay.
And so it was all fine till the very last end. I don't know, for me, maybe for someone else.
I disagree. This is good because doing such positioning, the hips are a bit like, your hips are a bit up like this. And that is where your G-spot normally locates closer to wherever they are hitting. So normally when you hit to that spot, you get to feel continuously, you get there quickly, because hips naba shoka kra. And also, since your thighs are closed up, it helps the man to with penetration.
I'm not saying this, but I wish the video could go back to the last 20 seconds. So now look at this. See how the lady is positioned, and how the man is way below her. I'm wondering how the man will reach her coochie directly, because now the coochie is up.
Exactly.
Right.
Now listen, now the coochie is up.
Right.
That's true.
And so I'm just wondering.
No, you can't.
Except they're having
anal.
Oh
no.
Or the man has.
No, this can
a bending.
It's easily.
The anaconda kind
Normally with the coochie, we forget that normally when the person is lying down and your hips are up, your coochie doesn't go up. You know that.
See, no, with this.
And you know how the vagina is slated, right? Like some few meters away from the anus.
I tell you,
doesn't mean
hurt so bad.
Oh, it won't. This won't hurt you
especially,
at all.
Well, I don't know what other ladies are like, but I know that most ladies, our coochie is so close to the anus, and so with a position like this, sometimes if you watch closely, it gets to a point where he positions it. So now look at this. Look at this. How now the coochie is up. So how would he go through?
I think this is not really a main. This is not like the act. But when you're having the act,
like I said from the beginning, I like personally. This is one of my very favorite positions because
with your legs like this.
With my legs like that.
Okay.
When I'm tired, I just throw them on your shoulders and then we're good to go.
Okay.
Simple. Yeah.
All right, Kelly.
position?
Yeah, you know, this one, like I was saying, if you're someone with a longer dick, I mean, it would really get to the womb of the woman. I swear, because yes.
So what about then the womb gets closer to wherever?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I understand you. It gets closer, like because of the where your legs.
the elevation.
Yeah, because it's very, very tight, and it's very adventurous. I swear,
It is.
It's very
So
adventurous.
this is
And
But
if
this
you're
is
a man,
obviously not for everybody.
yeah. And if
Okay,
you're a
this
man,
works for
I
me
swear
all the
this
time.
thing,
Right.
this thing would actually make you come very early.
Yeah,
Because
and when-
it really
yeah.
gets to it.
Thank you.
Like, it
Because
gets
the
right.
elevation
Hits it.
puts
Yeah.
your
So, but would
your
you
G-spot
say
closer.
would you say that this is for everyone?
It is
No.
for everyone.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It
We all do this.
Whether you have a longer dick or
or
not.
shorter.
Or not.
This works for everybody.
Okay.
It's
So whether
perfect.
the woman is big, small, the man is big,
doesn't
small,
matter.
Perfect
short,
for
tall,
every
whatever.
size.
And believe me, bigger women prefer this.
This,
Yeah.
yeah.
because they are more relaxed.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay. Very interesting. So that is our sex position of the week. The happy baby is our sex position of the week. Any more commentary on this?
No, not at all. It's a
Yvonne?
very beautiful one.
Yvonne, any more
Yvonne is lost
commentary?
in thoughts.
She is. She is. Her imagination is running wild. Definitely
Yvonne,
something
let
that
the young man sleep tonight.
No, he's not.
Yvonne, oh,
He's not in
okay.
town.
Good to know.
All right. So I like how the conversation has gone. Kelly, what do you suppose makes sex so great? Because you did say that when you sex a woman well, right, is right next to. Or Yvonne said that. Who said that? One of you said that. Is like one of the best things you can give a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Right next to money.
Money, yeah.
Right, you said that. Right next to money.
Yvonne said
No, I
that.
did.
Yvonne said that. Right next to money is good orgasm.
Yeah.
Sometimes a woman will even forfeit the money for good
Yeah.
orgasm.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
It's
know.
It
intense.
plays a big role
Right.
in
Intense.
relationships.
So what do you suppose makes sex so great?
When the woman is actually ready for it. Look, when a woman is ready for sex, I'm talking in a perspective of a man.
Right.
When a woman is ready for sex, nothing is so wonderful than that.
Yeah.
She embraces you with all the love, all the attention, and everything that comes with it. And it's so easy. I'm a victim.
Oh, you
I'm
are.
speaking out of experience. Yeah. It's so easy. It becomes so nice.
You're a victim.
No, let me say, how do I put it?
Say you're a victim.
I've experienced it. You have the
yes,
experience.
I have more experience in that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It becomes so nice, so relaxed.
And I was thinking maybe you were doing
Yeah.
some dominatrix something there. So being a victim, you're being lashed and given
Exactly.
or maybe some rimming somewhere.
You know,
I don't know. I
you
don't
actually
know.
with that.
It took me a minute to digest it.
I was like, wait, you're okay. I want
Yeah.
to know. Maybe there's
Yeah,
something
victim.
going on in your house. I want to
Oh my
see
God.
because maybe
I
you're
would
having
say
some
that.
dungeon sex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being abused.
Do we
sexually.
need to
Which
come
is
and
good
save
for you.
you?
Which is good for me.
Uh-huh.
That's
So,
what I
yeah,
mean.
so-
I'm being
All right,
abused.
You're
so
enjoying
please
it.
go
Yeah.
on.
So-
He's enjoying that.
Yeah.
abuse.
So-
I'm
Right.
enjoying the abuse. Actually,
Okay.
I'm enjoying it every time.
Okay.
So it becomes so nice, so relaxed, and mostly with the sex part, we the men ought to do the more work. We have to put in more work.
Says who?
Oh, that's it's a natural
I
phenomenon.
believe it too.
Yeah, it's a natural
I
phenomenon.
don't believe it.
A man has to be a man.
A man has to be a man
Really?
when it comes to sex.
And a
Ever
woman
met
has
a
to-
woman who always want to be in charge?
Oh, on a scale of 10, I would say it's just 3.
We are three. We are three.
Really?
Women are very lazy when it comes to sex.
That
Some
is
women.
why they're not
I
reaching
agree.
orgasm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Women are very lazy.
Okay,
I agree. A lot of women are
maybe
very
you wanna
lazy
say
when it
that
comes to
women are
sex.
Not, but when you say that the man has to do, that's what I'm asking. Says who? So if you put it in a sentence like maybe the women are busy and they're not exploring. I'll take that. But to
The
say
women
that
are lazy.
the women
Oh, yeah.
are lazy.
A lot
Women
of women
are
are lazy in bed.
Most women.
A lot of women
But
are
he is
lazy in
saying
bed.
that the
They just
man
want you to
has
do the
do
work.
Yeah, the
all
man,
the
I
work.
believe
yeah.
that too because look, you're right, Kelly, right? Kelly, it's true. A man, with women since the age, I'm sure, AD or AB or when Jesus was even around, women have always been staying or sitting satisfied or being born to satisfy
Yeah.
men all
Like
the
that.
time. And
No,
most of them
I
weren't
believe it is
reaching
the part of
orgasm.
Like that.
the world where we find ourselves.
Yeah, we got to a certain part of the world where we are getting education, where I think sex education, women are given the chance to speak freely. I'm sure back then, even my grandma used to tell me that back then you can't even tell your husband you're not satisfied. Yes,
You
my
dare
grandma was
not.
telling me. Yes, you can't tell. all you have to do is maybe next 2 months.
Yeah.
It could be an you don't have to. My grandma, I had this conversation with my grandma, and I felt so bad. So I used to ask her, "Have you ever had happiness?" I know how my grandma had different relationships, and like with my dad and my aunties, like their step brothers and step siblings and half siblings. And believe me, I understood my grandma at a certain point because I realized this woman really didn't really enjoy certain things. I think that's the reason why, because my grandma is a very lovely, open person. May her soul rest in perfect peace. I had good conversation. She's the person who groomed me to be open when it comes to men. Do not shut up when you're not satisfied. My grandma knew I was dating my ex back then, and she really loved my ex. And when I come back home, she's like, "Was the sex good? Did you like it? Was something wrong?" And I love this conversation with this woman. I never think people really do have conversation with their grandmas like that.
Yeah.
Mine gave me this, and she's like, women didn't get the chance to speak about their sexual experience and exploration life, everything.
And it's really damaged so
And
many
so when I say a man has to be a man, we deserve to be worshipped. Of course.
Yeah.
Women, it's time for us to feel good.
It is time. It is time. All right, so let's wrap up this conversation, okay? Women and orgasm. In wrapping up, let me start with you, Nanama. What would you say in wrapping up this conversation?
I'll tell you that orgasm is an experience that every woman ought to, encounter. It's an encounter that you need to experience because the feeling is great. I don't know if there's a woman who has not experienced this at all in her life. But then
there are.
Okay, so if you happen to be one of the many women that have not had the chance to have orgasm, please explore. If your man is not giving you that, communicate with him, okay? Make it a goal. And trust me, you will come back to say thank you. Yeah. You'll come back to watch Duvet again and learn more.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, in wrapping up.
I would say in this life, when you take out money, when you take out the good life, there's nothing that comes with joy than having an orgasm. Yeah. Trust me. It's not just sex. Sex, have you ever had a painful sex before?
Of course.
Yeah, people do have painful sex. So it's not just sex. But having sex right
reaching a goal.
And then reaching the goal. There's nothing so enticing than that. Nothing can be more exciting than that. So, do it and do it properly. And then if you have a man who's not working well in bed, I am begging you, you're a woman. He's yours. He's your man. Try and then find solutions and then bring it, because it actually brings peace in the house. Because if you do sex and then you actually work on your woman good, like my dear was saying, Sikano, one fan to a crowd, on carry.
Never.
Because you've done the 70% part in the bedroom. It counts a lot. So women, Mesramo, because it's very important. We have a whole lot of platforms that you can learn, that you can heal yourself in so many ways. More peaceful,
yeah.
So that's my final remark.
Yvonne? Yeah, for me, I'm an advocate and a preacher and whatever for self-enjoyment. If you're not getting whatever you're getting from a man, you don't even need a man to reach orgasm. You have to explore yourself first. There are sex toys, there are porns, there are sex movies, whatever you have to do to realize this is what makes me want to come. Sometimes you're there, try and just press your nipples more and see if it takes you. You see, women, explore. Feel good about yourself.
Oh my
Touch
God.
your thigh or somewhere and see.
Press your nipples more.
Do something and see if maybe it feels good. Because me, when I was getting to know myself, I used to sleep with my hands in my boobs and I realized, that is what makes me like this.
Right.
So please, women, ladies especially, the men can't always do the job. Also, explore your body and let them know, communicate like they said. Communicate with them that this is what I realize I like. I like my clit being touched. I like doing this, that. Please explore and have fun. Orgasm is good. It makes your skin look good. You know how
it makes you glow.
I'm bright and I'm glowing.
It makes you glow. When is he back?
21st November.
Okay, we're counting down the days. Quickly, let's do a quick sweep of your social media handles,
Right.
especially for the guy who called Nanama. He may be very interested in yours.
Yeah.
So how can we reach you on
It's
social
very
media?
important. You need to drop that.
Okay, real quick.
Okay, so it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. No, Facebook, TikTok is Her Excellency Amafuswa. Instagram is Her Excellency Nanama.
Okay. Kelly?
Sam Kelly, as always. Sam Kelly.
Yeah?
On
I'm
all
Kelly
social-
as always.
Sam Kelly.
Sam Kelly.
Okay.
Sam Kelly. Okay.
All social
Yvonne?
platforms, yeah.
I'm Yvonne Taina Mate on Facebook, Eve Taina _PBF on Instagram, and also Eve Taina on Snapchat. You can get me all the bad things you want to see me do on that. So, yeah.
Batty. All right, my name is Natalia. Thank you so much for staying with us throughout the show, having the conversation about women and orgasm. Thank you, Nanama, Yvonne, and Kelly.
Use this opportunity to invite everybody to the Highlight Festival, which
Okay.
is coming on. Yes, Highlight Festival is coming on the 30th of November at the forecourt of Krompavat Community 9. And so, do well to be there. It's all about high life. Let's all be there.
I will be there. I will be there. Thank you so much for staying with us. My name is Natalia. Connect with me on social media. Yes, I am Natalia. And we're leaving you with Makuma from King Paluta.